Thank you.
What do you think made the difference? You were up a break in both sets and then
Yeah.
kind of lost your way.
A mix of me and him. I mean, I don't play by myself out there. It's not like I'm hitting baskets with my coach. So, you have an opponent. He tries to also win, and he did better than me dealing with the conditions. Obviously, it was super windy, so wasn't serving great. So, we're talking about getting broken back. I mean, yeah, he just did a little bit better than I did dealing with that for sure.
Any questions?
Hey, Felix, tough loss tonight. Dennis spoke last night about struggling a little bit with conditions on these courts, never feeling so comfortable. Do you have that feeling sometimes in Toronto as well, or do you think it suits your game?
No, I mean, I came early. I came early for that reason, and I probably got more preparation than any player, so that never crossed my mind. The win you can't control, but it's the same for the other one. But no, I don't think anything with specifically with Toronto conditions. No.
Felix, does it make it tougher because it's your home tournament in Canada? Only once a year you get to play in front of this size of a crowd.
Yeah.
Maybe just assess and talk about your feelings after a match here in Canada like that.
Yeah, a bit of obviously playing in Canada. It's more disappointing. You feel like, okay, you want to play as many matches as possible. And when you lose on the opening match, it's tough. It's tough. I've been there obviously before in my career, but it never feels better. So that's not easy. And also because, these are tournaments, Masters 1000, Grand Slams that I want to play well in. And so far it hasn't gone well. So, moving on to Cincy, going tomorrow, and then get ready for that one.
How did you feel coming in? Because you look great in practice on the practice court. Is there a little bit of added pressure when you step out there? Does it feel different in that sense?
Well, maybe we could say that if I had a terrible start, but I had a good start. So sometimes you see all the nerves. There's always nerves, but how are you going to deal with that in the first few games? And I thought I did pretty well. And then after, it's a game of him adjusting, me adjusting to him, and kind of like, finding the better compromise. I think that, at times he played like there was no win. He played high-risk tennis, and it paid off. And maybe I was a bit too conservative. But again, that's one take. But if I had to play the match again, I don't know if I would do much differently. Like sometimes he just was too good.
Anyone else? No? Okay, you go.
Wanted to switch gears for a second and ask you about Vasek retiring, and specifically the hole that's going to leave for the Canadian Davis Cup team, because he was always sort of the glue guy in doubles that you knew would be there.
Yeah.
How do you see that position being filled, and just what we're going to be missing with him heading into retirement?
Well, obviously we know he always brought great energy, great passion, and so we're going to miss that. And obviously in doubles, like we always had obviously elite doubles players in Canada, Nestor, and even before Nestor. And then Vasek kind of became that guy, that you could count on always to put him in decisive doubles. But, we're a good young group, guys with big weapons, strengths. Gab and myself and Dennis. So we're gonna figure it out once we get, to play more and more together.
And just looking ahead, what do you feel you have to do just personally to sort of bounce back from this one and kind of find your best tennis ahead of the final Grand Slam of the season?
It's not easy because I did my best in this week of practice. I'm working on everything. Obviously my strengths, but that's the challenge of the sport. Is like you can try your best. Even today, I was trying my best on every point, and it's not enough. So obviously, on one hand, I need to give credit to my opponent, and on the other hand, I have to dig a little bit deeper and see, where can I find solutions within myself, because obviously, I'm not a huge believer of like, you're gonna take a magic pill and things outside and you're just gonna like become the best player in the world all of a sudden. No, like everything comes from within. It's just like you need to figure it out, you know. That's it.
Last one? One?
Félix, on
Merci.
sent, si ça fait mal ce soir, ça t'inscrit ce qui t'inquiète
Ouais.
le plus, puis seulement que la courbe de solution avec tout le travail que tu as fait.
Ben, c'est ça, c'est décevant pour plusieurs raisons, puisque j'ai fait du bon travail, j'ai adopté une stratégie de venir ici d'avance, puis c'est comme dans tout, je pense qu'on peut tous s'identifier dans le fait que tu mets une stratégie en place, tu travailles fort, tu n'as pas le résultat que tu veux. C'est décevant, mais c'est la vie. C'est la vie que j'ai choisie, c'est le sport que je fais, puis il faut être prêt à tout donner sans avoir le résultat. Donc ça, c'est pas un problème. J'ai déjà vécu avec ça plusieurs fois, mais maintenant, c'est ça pousse ma réflexion un peu plus loin, à savoir, OK, un peu de plus, un peu moins, plus d'entraînement, moins d'entraînement, des ajustements, une autre approche tactique pour mon jeu, des ajustements techniques. Il y a plein de solutions. Après, c'est de choisir les bonnes.
Toi, tu semblais affecté par le vent au service. Est-ce qu'il y a eu un effet domino sur le reste de ton jeu? Tu as parlé un peu en anglais sur la confiance et tu sens parfois bousculé par rapport à ça?
Ben, en fait, ouais, les deux, des fois, on attendait un peu avant de servir parce que, je sais pas si peut-être le public sous-estime à quel point le vent, c'est très, très compliqué à gérer quand tu joues au tennis. La balle est quand même légère malgré tout, donc c'est pas du tennis de table, mais ça reste que la balle, à 10 cm près, ça change beaucoup dans notre frappe. Donc, puis moi, j'ai eu plus de mal, c'est vrai, plus de mal à gérer cette situation-là. Donc, si, par exemple, on dit ce soir une chose que je peux améliorer, ben, de savoir bien gérer ça, alors que lui, ben, il a plus ou moins eu d'impact sur son service, sur son jeu. Il a continué à jouer vers l'avant, à prendre des risques, puis ça a payé, alors que moi, j'ai voulu être un peu plus solide, être un peu plus conservateur, puis je pensais que ça allait créer des fautes de son côté, mais ça n'a pas été le cas.
Merci.
Merci. Thank you.